I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every single day.
Global platform now that Caitlyn will have coming into the professional ranks. So it's really a great time to be in basketball.
Yeah, what's the headline? It says, we're not asking to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue share.
Caitlyn Clark is why 2 million people are tuning in to watch Caitlyn Clark play basketball and to watch a bunch of other women blow layups every night.
Caitlyn Clark phenomenon. How do you describe it?
She's clearly an unbelievable player, came in with an unbelievable following, has brought a lot of new fans to the league. If you look at our historic season around this class of rookies, we will be talking about them a generation from now.
I noticed when you're asking about Caitlyn a lot, you bring up other rookies as well.
And specifically, a lot of these casual fans who have come into watching the WNBA because of Caitlyn Clark, who plays a smooth style of basketball, who shoots from really far away, who makes great passes, who handles the ball well. People are coming for a style of play that is similar to that. They are not looking for post players to be posting up on one another, drop step, one step to the basket, cheap shots, fouls, slow style of basketball. They want to see a run and gun game, and I think that that is the most exciting way to watch a women's game.
Charles Barkley talking about the Caitlyn Clark phenomenon and the people he blames for blowing this whole Caitlyn Clark deal.
People believe what we say on television. Just because people don't like you or your personality, they can't get on TV and slander you. It's just total bullshit. These ladies, and I'm a WNBA fan, they cannot have this Caitlyn Clark thing up any worse if they try. What is going on here? And the thing I love about her, she never says a word. But these ladies, who I love and respect their game, they couldn't have this thing.
Let me say this. I love the point that you made about Caitlyn Clark in terms of the BS that she had to deal with off the court. We got to remember she's been box office. She was the main attraction, and there were so many storylines that's been associated with her. Most recently, the whole thing with her and Cheryl Swoops, even though it really wasn't her. It was Cheryl Swoops and all this. Every time you turned around, there was something that she had to deal with.
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think it pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. No, my rent is more than that. It's $8,000.
None of it addresses my point. My point is, she's the golden goose. You have been clamoring for attention. You've been clamoring for more cachet, fair and equitable treatment, chartered jets, weight room facilities, dollars, marketing opportunities, etc., etc., etc.
With the WNBA season ending for many teams, there are already so many players heading overseas to play during the off-season. But with all of the drama currently surrounding the WNBA, on top of the low-paying salaries, some of these players are questioning if they'll even return.
Half the WNBA right now is overseas playing in some foreign league right now because they don't make enough money during the WNBA season to take care of themselves at the level they want to for all year. They're already playing in rival leagues.
There is no one like Caitlyn Clark in the history of the WNBA.
She struggled with physical defense she's faced at the professional level and voiced frustration with the league's officiating, recently telling reporters, quote, "I feel like I'm getting hammered and everybody is physical with me, and opponents get away with things that other people don't get away with." That's what Caitlyn Clark said. That is what she said. Okay, but to me, it's a bigger issue going on.
But we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark is box office. She's doing this. And instead of giving her credit, Y'all tried to make it about, oh, y'all poo-pooing the old guy.
We're not asking to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue shared.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm
got
saying?
Got it. So that's a huge misconception.
That's a huge misconception.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because every video is like, oh, this person gets paid this person gets paid that, right?
So I want to be really clear about that. Like, I don't think I should get paid the same as LeBron.
Right.
But the percentage of revenue, like, for example, they sell my jersey in Mandalay Bay, I don't get a dime.
You don't get any money from jersey sales?
That's great.
In the NBA, they have percentages of revenue shared for the players, right? So jersey sales, obviously their TV contracts. You see these every year, these contracts get bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah, massive.
But that's because their CBA, it negotiates where if the owners are making certain types of money, they get that as well.
Got it.
In the WNBA, that's not the case.
Since Caitlyn Clark has arrived on the scene, record ratings, record revenue, everything that you could think, record attendance, everything. They've never had it before.
You're still complaining about the max salary being $250,000. You're still complaining about the absence of eyeballs. You're still complaining about the lack of headlines and notoriety and pub and cachet. You're complaining about all of these things.
League has lost money. This will be the last time we see that headline, based on the money allocated through the NBA and the fact that they negotiated their TV rights with some streamers. They've got networks involved.
There's that 4-year period where you need to grow as a person, but then the NIL comes into play. Oh, we keep walking right back.
But with all of the drama currently surrounding the WNBA, on top of the low-paying salaries, some of these players are questioning if they'll even return. With the WNBA season ending for many teams, there are already so many players heading overseas to play during the off-season. When we look at the numbers, I'll just do like a really quick scenario for you. When we look at the numbers and when we look at what the WNBA has earned over the past years and the entirety of the WNBA, the numbers actually make sense. There has been so much discussion about the discrepancy between the WNBA salary and the NBA salary because, as we all know, NBA players make millions and millions of dollars. Actually not that unfair what the players are paid. Now, that might all change because of this season, but in the past, the only on-record revenue that I could find of the WNBA is $60 million.
A lot of this noise came by people that were sitting on this network. They tried to minimize her, said, well, you giving her all this credit.
As more people watch, more people come to arenas, where more people buy merch, rep the teams. I would say values have gone up at least 10 times, if not more, since I've been here, and I'm only 4 years here.
So could we really be on the verge of a WNBA lockout?
It's so hard to tune in and watch WNBA games because of streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? You got to log in, and my poor mom's trying to subscribe to 3 different channels to get the to get the game. That's my mom. A casual fan's not going to put in that type of effort. So
Annually for the league can go back to the bargaining table for the media rights deal when they assess how popular the league is 3 years from now. League has lost money. This will be the last time we see that headline, based on the money allocated through the NBA and the fact that they negotiated their TV rights with some streamers. They've got networks involved.
Nitpicking every single thing I do, and I know I want to help this franchise get even better, help my teammates get even better, be better for my teammates, and I know there's a lot of room for me to continue to improve.